Hi guys, it's Nika. Welcome back to the third deadly night of CAS. Today I am doing the prompt called Timeless Beauty, and for this one I created a sim named Alekto Durand. Her traits are materialistic, snob, art lover, outgoing and Aries. And this is her little story. Alekto opened her eyes to the darkness centuries ago. She built herself a powerful coven of the most exquisite specimen of the vampire race, all of them hundreds of years old, all of them the most beautiful creatures you could possibly lay your eyes on. The young vampires just aren't the same, at least not in Alekto's eyes. Not as powerful, not as breathtaking, graceful or elegant. And some of them even reject the human blood to feed on animals or disgusting fruit instead. If that is the future of her kind, then Alekto would rather see no new vampires being made. Destroy the young ones even, and let the old ones, her coven for example, rise as gods to rule among the weak humans. This sweet aristocrat is a murderer. She won't spare anyone who isn't worth it. And how could she say no to the rich feast her old companion is planning on the last night of October? Okay, I don't know if what I just did, the way I read it and everything, I don't know if that was good or if that was the most awkward, terrible thing you've ever heard. Let me know. Also, please be nice. I'm fragile. Anyway, this sim, I had to create her twice. First time I started creating her, I quit after making her face. Actually, I didn't even finish her face. There was just something off and I just couldn't make it work, so I gave up and went to play The Sims 3. Had a great time. One of my Sims died, that was not fun, but also that Sim has been alive for like 2 years in real time, so yeah. And then I came back to The Sims 4 and tried to create a Sim for this prompt again. And this time it went better, I would say. My biggest problem here was I could not decide what she should wear. It's like I had a vision in my head, but then when I tried to do it in The Sims, it just didn't look the same, and I was so frustrated. I can't bring it to life the way that I see it in my head. But eventually this is what I picked. Her main color definitely is green. At first I almost went for red, but I always do red for vampires, so I tried to switch it up a little bit, and I will continue trying to switch it up with the later prompts. When you think about it, she's kind of a vampire boomer or a vampire Karen or something, because she just keeps complaining about the young ones and how the young ones aren't the same and they don't respect anything and they are weird. And look, a lot of them apparently care for these weak humans and they don't want to hurt them. They don't care that they could be above them. They want to be equal. Oh, why? Let's just destroy them. Yeah, she's kind of a vampire boomer now that I think about it. Yeah, anyway, so how's your October going so far? I'm not sure when exactly I am publishing this one. I think like 5th of October, maybe, something like that. I don't know. When I'm recording this, it's still September, but today I woke up and I was sleeping with my window open and my room was so cold. I think at night I felt cold as well, so I just put every single blanket I had in my room, I put it on me while I was still half asleep, because I woke up under like a million blankets. And it was great. I loved that. I love when the room is very cold, but I'm warm under the blankets. But it finally got colder, finally. I thought the summer would never end. And I'm so excited for the colder weather and for, you know, the leaves turning brown and orange and yellow. Finally, I will be able to go for regular walks again. I couldn't do that in the summer because the heat was just awful. A few times I tried to go out for a walk and really quickly I came back because it just would destroy me. I'm not even kidding. I hate when the weather is too hot. I did enjoy the very hot week in Italy, but it just hits different. The heat just hits different when you're by the sea. Okay, that's the only time I can accept heat. When I'm near sea and I can go swim in the sea and yeah, the wind is blowing on the beach, it's fine, it's fine. It can be hot there, but when I'm at home and it's a heat wave here, I absolutely hate it. I cannot stand it. So I'm really looking forward to the colder weather. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end this here because I don't really have much to say anymore. I think I told you everything important about Alekto. Maybe one more thing, because I mentioned that her companion is planning this party. That would be Amadeus from the previous video, and they are friends, sort of. I think they used to, like in the olden days, they used to travel the world together and murder people together. And then, you know, I think the modern world just isn't as good for them. It's not as easy to murder people anymore, I guess. So they separated their ways, and both of them went differently about their need for blood, and yeah, now they are coming back together, and they're both kind of fucked in the head, let's be honest. I don't know why I'm whispering, I'm sorry. Yeah, but I love it when the vampires are fucked in the head. I think I've talked about something like this already, but those make for the best stories, honestly. Anyway, I'm actually gonna go now, so I hope you like this sim. CC links will be on my Tumblr, probably at the end of this month, as well as her download post, so look out for that. And yeah, I will see you all next time, guys. I love you, and yeah, bye everyone.